Broadcasting on Radio Star Worldwide. It's the Maverick Difference Radio Show with Paul Finck. When you want to step up and dare to be different. When you'll dare to be great and live to your fullest potential. When you are ready to dare to be a maverick and live the life of your dreams. Then it's time to listen to Paul Finck.
Hey. This is your host, Paul Finck, the Maverick Millionaire, and you are listening to the Maverick Difference Radio Show. Welcome. I am here with my producer, Blade. Hey, Blade, how you doing today?
Good.
We are here, and we're going to be talking about, are you a salesperson, and what does that mean? You see, we all know those horrible salespeople. We've seen them, right, Blade?
Yes.
We've seen them out there every day. Man, you don't want to be like one of those people. They're the slimy, the sleazy. They've got to use tricks to persuade you to do things you don't want to do. And that's the image we all have of a salesperson. And so then when we're told, oh, well, you need to sell something, we go, no, I am not going to do it. There is no way. You're not going to make me, because I don't want to be one of those people. Challenge is that nothing happens till somebody sells something. And for each and every one of you, you are salespeople every single day. Here's what I mean, and consider this. Every time someone is moved to take action, every time someone is moved to do something that they weren't going to do without that engagement, without that interaction, a sales happened. Consider this. You read a good book and you persuade someone to read the book as well. It happens. And you have just sold them. Imagine you go to a great restaurant, you go to a great movie, and you persuade them to do the same. That's sales, and that happens every day. The thing is, we don't look at that as sales. We look at that as just sharing and experiencing and going about our life every single day. What if I told you that you're selling, and you're selling every day? And the challenge is that oftentimes when we shun the idea, when we say we're not a salesperson, there's no way we want to be that person, we're actually diminishing the possibilities of actually persuading people into our life, attracting people into our world, and creating more for ourselves and for them, and creating a better life for all of us. You see, every time that you are shunning yourself from being a salesman, you're actually driving people away from you, driving people away from who you are and what you want to be. Every time that you look to, well, how about this? How about, well, we've got charities, we've got nonprofits, we've got a cause, we've got a dream, we've got a vision. We want to persuade someone, well, maybe to marry us. How about simply to date us? How about simply just to hang out with us? And we're not effective in that. What would our life look like? What would the charities attract into their world? What would nonprofits attract? What would people attract to actually be a part of a community and part of a family and enjoy people when they weren't actually selling, when they weren't actually persuading someone to be by their side? These are the things I want to talk about, and we're going to be talking about a whole lot more in this shortened segment. You see, we had a little technical difficulty for all those that have been hanging out and watching, and well, we got it straightened out. And one of the key components to sell people is to sell them on the idea that no matter what, have them dare to dream and dare to dream of the possibility that, well, all this stuff gets worked out, right, Blade? It all gets figured out one way or the other, and keep a positive attitude and a positive mindset in moving forward to make it all possible. So we're here in our shortened segment to give you the idea of what it is to be a salesperson. You see, imagine I ask you the words associated with a salesperson. When you think, oh, that person's a salesperson, what first comes to mind? Oh, and here's the what I would call the myths of the world. Salespeople are what? They're liars. They're just lying to you. They're just looking to tell you whatever they've got to tell you to move you to their product or service, to move you to what they do. How about this one? They're phony. They're abrasive. They're in your face. I don't want any of that, so I'm going to avoid them. Here's what's interesting, and I've been a salesperson for a long time. I've been a salesperson, well, as far as I know, my whole life, and frankly, so have you. We'll talk about that in just a moment. However, I've been a professional salesperson for 30 years now, and how I look at sales is apparently very different than some people. The way I look at sales is, well, we're outgoing, we're friendly, we're patient, we're giving, and we believe in what we say so deeply that we couldn't possibly hold back. Matter of fact, in my world, it would be a sin not to talk to someone else about what I believe in. It would be a sin not to share, and it would be a sin not to persuade you of the power of what I love, what I'm talking about, what is great and powerful in my life. It would be a sin not to share that, because I know what it did for me, and now I want to make sure it does it for you too. It's a gift I have to give to you. Wouldn't you want that for you? Wouldn't you want that in your life? Wouldn't you want that in your existence? Pay attention, because it's those pieces that most people miss. You love something. You're passionate about something. You believe in something enough to make it a profession, to make it part of your world, part of your life. Aren't you obligated to share it with others? Aren't you obligated to make it a part of their life as well? Hey, Tim, nice seeing you there. Thank you for joining. We absolutely are here as all salespeople. I was talking to someone, and every so often I'm in environments which aren't like this, and there are people that may or may not be like-minded. And I was in a school activity, and I've got 6 kids, and so hanging out in school activities is part of our daily routine, it seems. And so I was at a school activity, and one of the parents was there, and he had his own business. And I said, oh, great. I've got this program that is designed for entrepreneurs, designed for people that make their livelihood from their own company, from businesses that they built up by promoting their own value. That's what an entrepreneur does. And so I've got an event called Maverick Selling Business Builder Bootcamp. And this boot camp is designed for entrepreneurs to teach them how to promote, how to do more in their life, how to create more customers, how to convert more, how to attract more into their business and into their world. And well, I expressed that to him. I told him, hey, I've got this great event. You've got to come. And I even was giving him some discounted tickets to go. Here we were in a school environment. I thought it was only fair. They're friends of my children. And he said, oh, gosh, no, I don't sell. I said, you own your own business, don't you? He said, oh, yeah. But I've just got a great service. And so people are just going to come to take care of my service or to take advantage of my service. I don't need to sell it. Who realizes how wrong he is. Who realizes I don't care how great a mousetrap you have, you had better be out there marketing, selling, promoting and sharing your business and your value and your ideas. Otherwise, no one will ever know how great it is. No one will ever know the power you can give to them, the gift you can give to them, unless you actually get out there and share it. Pay attention to these components because this is such a big piece for most small businesses, for most people out there working as an entrepreneur, building up their own value. What they're missing is that they're selling no matter where they are, no matter what they do, every single day. We're going to talk in just a moment, and I'm going to take a quick break and then come back and get into the real heart of the matter as to, well, what it is you're actually selling and how to begin the process of being great at your sales. I'll be right back.
This is the Maverick Difference Radio Show with Paul Finck. We'll be back right after this. How many times have you heard this?
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Hey, you are what you eat.
I've tried every diet.
Diets don't work.
It's time to stop this kind of madness and start thinking and feeling empowered to change your health. Tune into The Raw Truth with Chef Sharon Fraser. Join us weekly for thought-provoking conversation. World-renowned experts in the food, medical, holistic, sports medicine, chiropractic, and naturopathic health sciences. The Raw Truth airs every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern on RadiostarWorldwide.com. The Magnificent Leader with your host, Patty Azar, can be heard every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on StarWorldWideNetworks.com. Join Patty Azar as she gathers insight and wisdom from magnificent leaders across the world. The Magnificent Leader has a zest for life and an appetite to live it to the fullest. They love their people, remove the obstacles to their success, and celebrate their wins with everyone. If you want to learn the secrets to creating joy, happiness, and success in your life and career, become a magnificent leader. Every Tuesday at 11 a.m. or anytime 24/7 on StarWorldWideNetworks.com. You're listening to Paul Finck and the Maverick Difference Radio Show. Now, here's Paul.
Welcome back. This is your host, Paul Finck, the Maverick Millionaire. You've been listening to the Maverick Difference Radio Show, and we are talking about, are you a salesperson? Just a moment ago, I was talking about some of the components of being a salesperson, and I introduced a event I have coming up. And absolutely, you're an entrepreneur. You're in sales, you want to promote a business, or you are already, you've got to get to this event. It is Maverick Selling Business Builder Bootcamp. And here's what I'm going to do. Absolutely go to this URL, this website. It is www.mavericksellingtoday.com, mavericksellingtoday.com. Go there. You're going to see a whole bunch of great information talking about what exactly we do. It is me for 3 full days teaching how to explode your business, double your income in the next 12 months, absolute and more. Go to that link. It's right here on our blab. Absolutely go to that link and come join me. The next one's coming up in Orlando at the end of this month. We're then going to be in Vegas. These are important dates. Go take a look. They're both on the website. And join us. We've got a whole lot of gifts, a whole lot of greatness to give you when you're there. Talking about, are you a salesperson? And we all sell every single day. And here's what I mean. You read a good book, you're going to tell people about it. You go to a great movie, you're going to tell people about it. You go to a great restaurant, you're going to tell people about it. When you do, you're selling those products or those services. When it comes to your own products or services, that's where people fall apart. They go, oh, no. I don't want to talk about myself. That would be bragging. That would be bad. You don't do that in our society. The people who really know, who really are the winners, who really are the maverick in their world, they do. Take a look at some of the biggest names out there. Richard Branson is just one of my idols, a mentor. This guy knows how to market, he knows how to sell, and he knows how to sell himself. You see, the key component is, what are you selling? It's not about the product. It's not about the service. It's not about the individual widget. It's about you. We've all heard the expression, people buy from people that they know, like, and trust. Well, they know, like, and trust people that they hang out with. And it's you that you're selling. So pay attention. The first thing that you want to be selling is yourself. It always is amazing when people go out, and I was just talking to some friends of mine, and they're like, yeah, I couldn't believe, have you ever been, and here's the joke of it all, the people that hang out at Walmart, and you've seen the outfits, you've seen what they wear there every single day, and you wonder, what were they thinking when they walked out the door? See, the truth of the matter is that they're selling, only they're certainly not selling anything that we want to be attracted to. They're selling something very different. Well, imagine every time you walk out the door that you are selling yourself, that you're selling your image, your brand, who you are, your values, your principles. It starts with how you look, how you dress, how you show up. Look in the mirror before you walk out the door. Look at what you have on from head to toe. We were talking about the possibilities of going out. Now, I'm the one, I never go outside like in sweatpants or in a sweatshirt on rare occasions, but only to sporting events. That's it. It's just how I present myself to the world. For me, sweatpants means sloppy, and I don't want to present myself as sloppy. No, I'm not saying that's bad. It's just pay attention. When you walk out the door, when you show up in front of other people, you're selling whether you want to admit it or not. And they're reading who you are by how you dress, how you show up, what you look like. What else are you selling? So you're selling yourself. You're also selling what you want, your goals, your dreams, your visions, your aspirations as to where you want to go. When you share those, you have a chance of those people coming on board and sharing with you, coming on board and feeding into your world, feeding into what you have or what you possibly could give them and what they could be giving you. You see, you tell people what they want or what you want. There's a possibility that they have it. There's a possibility that they will actually deliver it to you and give it to you. And yet so few people will do that. And that simple sharing is selling. That simple sharing is creating opportunity for you every single day. Pay attention. Are you sharing your vision, your dreams, what you want in your life? Or are you holding it as a deep, dark secret so that the people that you run into every single day that could possibly, just possibly, feed into your world exactly what you want, they're not able to. They're not able to because you never gave them the chance, because you thought sharing your dreams, your visions, what you wanted, selling them on the idea was a bad thing. Your vision. Some people hold it inside. They've got an idea, a smattering of an idea, something, just a glimmer of where they want to be and who they want to be when they grow up in the world. When they finally enter their real power, they have this idea of where they want to go, what they want to do. but they never quite share it. They don't share it with the people around them. They don't share it with the people that they run into. Imagine sharing it. Imagine when you do, what would happen. You see, most people are looking for someone with a great vision, with a great dream, with a great opportunity. They're looking for someone to buy into what they had to say. When you're the one that screams it from the rooftops, when you're the one that actually delivers it to them, they'll jump on board and serve that vision. We call charities, causes, just communities of people, tribes that are all driving towards one direction. It starts with a leader. It starts with someone who dares to be that salesperson, and you can be that. You can be that shining light in the sky for them to follow. Absolutely dare to be that. Only it starts with you admitting, yes, I'm a salesperson. Yes, I can share my vision, my dreams, and be that leader for them. One other thing you want to share, and one of the things that you want to sell in your life, because when you do, you end up with abundance in your world. You're going to share your dreams. You're going to share your vision. You're going to share your passion. You're also going to share your why. And this is what I mean by that. Your why in your world. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want what you want? You see, it's one thing to have a vision. My vision is to be sharing with millions of people around the country and around the world. I started that vision about 10 years ago and have had the opportunity to now speak all across the United States, Canada, Europe, even South Africa. And I've been able to share my vision, my dream of abundance, of opportunity, of what's possible in our world when we do speak out, speak up, and dare to dream of reaching our fullest potential. It is that vision that I share with people, and what really gets them, what attracts them right into my world is my why. See, I've got 3 sets of twins. I've got 6 children, and they became my undying devotion, my why in driving me forward, in creating a message of greatness, because I know that they look to me as a role model, and I wanted to be that role model for them. And I realized that playing small, playing in the dark, playing in just sharing my dreams, my vision to 1 or 2 people rather than the world was shortchanging them and their world. Absolute dare to dream, dare to share, dare to be a salesperson, because you never know how many people you can change and what life you're going to be inspiring to live a different world. Absolutely. You want to hang out with me? This is Paul Finck, the Maverick Millionaire. This is the Maverick Difference Radio Show. Go to www.mavericksellingtoday.com. We've got an event coming up. I absolutely want to see you there. And dare to be a salesperson, dare to share, dare to dream big, dare to be a maverick. This is Paul Finck. Till next time, everyone. Take care now.
Thanks for listening to Paul Finck and the Maverick Difference Radio Show. You can listen to Paul live every